Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm Jonathan.
Welcome to Hot Lava Sports, and we're going to do the 2024 MLB predictions for the upcoming season. So I have the Blue Jays going with 99 wins.
This is the AL East standings.
AL East.
Yep.
And then the Orioles, who still haven't lost hasn't been swept since Adley Rutschman has joined that team.
Yep.
The Yankees with the Juan Soto, just under 88, 89 wins. And then, the Red Sox and Rays.
So for me, I got the Yankees, baby. Let's go. Winning the division. Yes, the Blue Jays are hot, but guess what? They're going to be underneath the Yankees. It'll be a battle, seesaw battle for those two. I got the Orioles still winning 90 games. I think this division is going to be better than we saw last season. We got the Rays. Rays could see something, and then the Red Sox, I don't think they're going to compete with the Yankees at all. So let's go with the AL Central.
Okay. Now to the AL Central. I have the Royals up first. Surprisingly, I have them at 84 wins, but this division is notorious for not deserving a spot in the playoffs.
Last season was till the end. Last season we didn't know who got the division.
Yeah, there's and this wasn't just this year, but over the years, there's just been teams that, in September, at 72 wins. And then, the Twins, Tigers have really, not shown... They've shown promise, but they're not playing... They're not there yet. And then the White Sox are going the totally opposite direction.
That's a bold... you saying the Royals going to win a division... I don't see it that way just yet. Future, if they're going on the right path, I can see it. But 2024, not yet. I got the Guardians winning the division. Again, this is going to be a close standings. Got the Guardians winning 86 wins. Not even 90. 86. The Twins right underneath them. I think Guardians, from last season, they were supposed to be better than what they've shown. And this year, I think they're going to prove that, what we were supposed to see last season. I got the Twins at second. The Tigers looking good. Tigers had a good season last 2023. 2024, getting better. They're looking good. The Royals, I do like the Royals. I'm a fan of the Royals where they're going to. I just don't see it just yet. And then we got the White Sox where, like Max said, they just we don't know what they're doing. We'll see what happens this coming season.
All right, now the AL West. Will the Rangers defend their crown? I have them at 96 wins, and the Astros one game behind at 95. And then the Mariners, depending what they make other moves, they seem like they're regressing. And then I surprisingly have the Athletics at 65 wins, a massive improvement from the previous year. And then the Angels, they don't know what city they play in, let alone losing Shohei.
Look. Yes, I have Rangers. Got the Rangers at number one in their division. They're going to stay where they're staying at. But Astros want that number one. So they're going to be right behind their tails. I have Rangers at 96 wins, and I have the Astros at 94. So it's going to be till the end. Mariners, I want them to win more games. I want to see more postseasons. They have a good team. A lot of free agents still available. Great city, a lot of free agents still available. Let's see what they can do with that. I got the Angels at number 4. I still think they have a solid team, and I think they have to go number 4. I don't see Athletics at all. I don't see Athletics go at all.
Yeah.
I still have them. I don't even have them at 50 wins.
And also, just to finish on that, we both tend to agree how those top two teams will fare.
Right.
Now to the NL, NL East. So the Braves, they got swept, or no, not swept. They lost in 4 games in the NLDS last year, and I just don't see that happening back-to-back seasons. Now the Phillies, they're going to be great. They need to add a piece or two to win that division. But But they're going to be competitive. And then the Marlins with Arias and isn't like Sandy out for the year with the
I gotta look into that. I'm not sure.
but the Nationals and Mets at the bottom of the barrel.
I okay, yes, Braves will win the division, but Phillies, I feel like Phillies might just do something, But I have Braves just winning at 100 wins. I think they're going to get to the 100 wins. At the Phillies, I think they're going to get 96. But the Mets, I feel like they're going to do much better than what they were promised to be last season, and show them that, hey, we're the Mets. We can still compete with this division. I have Marlins just slightly down. Yes, they made the postseason, right? They made the postseason. But I don't think the Marlins are going to go that far. And then, of course, I have the Nationals at the last seed. I don't think Nationals are going to do much at all. So, let's go to NL Central.
NL Central. Excuse me.
Bless you.
So we have the Reds. I have the Reds at the top. At Ellie De Cruz, they made that Chrome card right after he hit that cycle.
Yep.
The Cardinals adding that rotation, just making moves. They are making last year. They're forgetting about that, and one of the top attendances with one of the worst records. And the Brewers, they're going to be with Yelich leading that and Chiro. They're going to be exciting to watch. They're pitching like with not having Woodruff, and then the Cubs and Pirates. This is going to be another tight division.
Yeah, I have Brewers still at number one. They still show me good enough baseball to still be at the number one top seed in their division. I got the Cubs. The Cubs, I feel like they want to make the postseason. They have a good team to make it. So I think the Cubs are going to fight for that second seed just under the Cardinals. The Cardinals had a horrible, horrible season last year. But I think the Cardinals are going to bounce back and fight for that 2 spot with the Cubs. But watch out for the Reds. The Reds are not a team to look down on. The Reds can still fight for that seed, but I have them at number 4. And lastly, but not least, the Pirates. Hey, the Pirates had a good start of the first half of baseball, and then they just went downhill. So you never know. So let's go with our favorite division. Let's go to the NL West.
The NL West, the Diamondbacks, who won the NL pennant. I have them with 101 wins, and then I've always been a Padres fan. Maybe a little biased, but I have them at 96 wins, making the postseason. And as crazy as it sounds, I have the Dodgers missing the postseason for the first time in probably close to 15 years. I just see that the gap is starting to close. It's not like they are dominating the entire division. And then the Giants and Rockies. Giants have a lot of promise, and then the Rockies are just like, what are they going to do?
All right, guys. So, here we go. Yes, I'm a Padres fan, but I'm going down to earth with this. Dodgers are going to win the division. They have the team to do it. Offensively, they have it. Defensively, they have the pitching for it. They have a lot of good players. Okay? A lot of good players. I have them winning the division. I have this number. I have 101. I have 109 wins. I think that's too much now that I see it, but I still think they're going to go at least 100 plus. I have the Padres going to second, though, and I feel like they're going to hit that 90 wins. There were 88, I believe, last season. So I feel like give me that 90 win just to see that 90. It's been always 80s in that time. So Padres will get that 90 wins just under the D-backs, fighting for that second one. I think D-backs have a good team, but they might come down to earth just a little bit. We got the they got the Giants, San Francisco Giants, but I don't think they're going to be too competitive with the other teams. But you never know. And then lastly, like you said, the Rockies. Nothing to say about that much.
Yeah, and now we're going to get into our postseason picks. So, starting with the AL, between the Yankees and the Royals in the first wild card matchup. The Royals winning the division that I had, and then the Orioles and Astros, the 4-5 matchup. I just see the Orioles taking that away. In that best of three. I think they're gonna learn from their experience from this last season. They were like 100+ win team, and then they just got smoked out of the water by the Rangers. So those slow start, I think they'll benefit from. And the Yankees, I have them just beating. They're just a better opponent, beating a team in a weak division. And then the Yankees Rangers, I have the Yankees winning in 5 in that best of 5. Juan Soto is going to carry them, maybe a walk off. In the Orioles and Jays, I have the Blue Jays winning that in 4 games. The Orioles will get one; they'll win one in Toronto, but the Kedman Gardens, like there's a lot of things that the Oriole fans should be great and excited about. And then I have the Yankees, Jays, and the ALCS. I have the Jays. They just have too much firepower, and they're just playing like Guerrero, Bichette, and we'll see like what other moves they make. But they just seem like a team that is only gonna head the right direction. Now for the NL, the Phillies Reds wild card, I have the Reds advancing. Really young team, quick, fast. They benefit from the new rule change from the pitch clock. Then I have the Cardinals Padres. Padres in 3. They're going to get that revenge from 2006. And then the Reds versus Diamondbacks. I have the Reds in 5. Just a little too much power for the Diamondbacks, even though they just won the World Series. And then the Braves, Padres, unless the Padres make some moves and get some continuity, it's going to be another quick exit. The Braves and Reds, I have that game going to 7 with the Braves taking that, and ultimately the Jays just winning it all for not their first championship, but a long time since the country Canada's won it.
All right, good. And there's no Dodgers. That's a bold statement. I mean, that's it. There's, and I get it. I like how it could. There's different things.
And
it's always the same old, which is good. But
and I mean, there's still a bunch of spring training, so they could add some moves.
Again, this is we're in December 19th, so it's a lot of things. We can literally talk right now, and next week things can happen. So, but then this is the fun of it. So, here's my bracket. So we're gonna go with the American League first, from 6 to 1. So 6 is the Orioles, 5 is the Blue Jays, 4 is the Astros, 3 is the Guardians, 2 is the Yankees, and 1 is the Rangers. So the wild card Orioles at 6 against the number 3 Guardians. I have the Orioles winning 2-0 in the wild card. I got the Blue Jays and Astros. I have the Blue Jays winning 2-1. So now we got the Orioles Yankees. I got Yankees beating the Orioles. This is game 5. I have it. I think it's gonna be. I say 3-1 Yankees. I have Yankees moving on, and then the Rangers beating the Blue Jays in game 5. Like you said, Blue Jays are a really good team. They're not a team to be slept on, but the Rangers, I feel, as of right now, still have a solid team. Nothing moved, nothing lost, right? They haven't really done much trading, have they?
Yeah, and they'll get DeGrom back.
Exactly. So, hey, listen, if they play their cards right, they can still be deep in the postseason run. So then I have the Yankees and Rangers. Game 7 will go to the Yankees. I like to see the Yankees move on to the World Series. I think Yankees have a good team now, and I feel like they're going to move on to the World Series. Now we got the National League, my favorite. I think this is going to be a good bracket if this comes true. So I have 6 the Mets, 5 Padres, 4 Phillies, 3 Brewers, 2 Braves, and 1 the Dodgers. Yes, I have the Dodgers making the postseason as the number 1 seed. So wild card 6 is the Mets, 3 is the Brewers. I have Brewers winning the Mets 2-1. Padres and Phillies. Hate to say this, but I think the Phillies will beat the Padres 2-1. Then we got the Brewers and Braves. I have the Braves at the number 2 seed beating the number 3 seed, the Brewers. I have it 3-1. I think the Braves can beat the Brewers. And then I have the Phillies beating the Dodgers Game 5. I think Phillies are still a hot team. They have a healthy team. Again, we're way the future, but if they all stay healthy, they can beat the Dodgers. And then I got the Braves, Phillies. I have Phillies beating the Braves. And to the World Series, yes, the Yankees, the Phillies, and the winner of the World Series for my prediction of 2024, I have the Phillies winning the World Series in Game 6.
Yeah.
I mean, this
will be fun.
This will be fun. Again, we'll keep adding to this, changing maybe. We don't know what we're going to do, but again, it's only December. So happy holidays, guys! But this is what we want to do: have fun with it and kind of see what the teams look like.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, have a good one.